What is going on in real estate? Are we in a recession and will rates ever drop? Those are important questions that everybody's asking right now. I don't have the answers, but I'll tell you what I do know. Before we get to that, though, I do want to invite you to a happy hour I'm putting on this Thursday in downtown West Palm Beach, March 23rd from 5:30 to 7 o'clock. It's going to be free food, free appetizers, free drinks, and a whole lot of people to network with. So you don't want to miss it, and I would love to have you there. Just scan the link right here to RSVP. Can't wait to see you out there. Also, following week, next Thursday, the 30th, I'm putting on a free educational webinar teaching you the secrets of the activity log. That's something that I've implemented to grow my business, and you'll want to use it too. So check that one out right here. Scan the code to RSVP. Now, into what you all came for. Did want to let you know we just received the February existing home sales reports, and the median home sales price has dropped by 0.2% year over year to $363,700. So that's what the media is showing you as that headline number. They're showing you a drop in the home prices, but if you dig into it, it is a little bit of a different story. So according to the FHFA, the numbers are up 8.4% year over year, and according to the Case-Shiller, we're up 5.3%. So where is the discrepancy? The reason for it is that we're seeing more homes sold in the lower price range, mainly anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Now, the homes over $500,000 and above, they're slowing down. That market is really slowing down compared to the lower priced homes. And so because of that, you're seeing the median home price drop, even though in the actuality, we're still seeing good rates of home appreciation. So outside of that, we did also receive the February jobs report, and it showed a creation of 311,000 new jobs. That's compared to the estimates of 225,000 job increases. However, if you dig into that, also a little bit different as well. Average weekly hours dropped slightly from 34.6 to 34.5 hours. So why would there be a discrepancy there? Typically, companies would have their employees work more hours rather than hiring new employees. It just tends to be more cost effective for the businesses that way. However, even though we're seeing job amounts increase, hours are going down. So that's an indicator that likely a lot of people are getting second jobs. They're getting part-time jobs to supplement their income, which is not all that great for the economy, but that's just what my guess would be there. Additionally, 105,000 of those job creations have been in the leisure and hospitality sector, which, if you think about it, that would have been the first sector to go during COVID. So we're making up the grounds that we had in 2019 before the whole COVID fiasco. So it's not as great of a report as the headlines may look there. Outside of that, did want to let you know that mortgage purchase applications are down 30% year over year. Refinance applications are down 78% over year. So the refi market, and to a large part, the purchase market, is down due to the rate hikes and lack of inventory. But don't expect too much softening on the inventory issue either. So let's dig into the home starts and permit starts. So the headline numbers aren't terrible. Permits are up nearly 14% month over month and down 18% year over year. And the permits are important to watch because that's an indicator of future home inventory. So this is a number to really keep an eye on. Housing starts are up almost 10% month over month and down just over 18% year over year. However, if you dig into these numbers, also a little bit different. A huge portion of the permits and the starts are multifamily dwellings. So most of your clients are most likely looking for a single family home. I know a lot of mine are. So let's dig into the single family permits and starts. The permits are down 36% year over year. Starts are down 32% year over year. So no matter what we face as far as the interest rate environment goes, inventory is still going to be an issue that's going to be here to stay. However, on the topic of rates, the next Federal Reserve meeting is tomorrow, Wednesday, March 22nd. So we're going to wait and see and figure out what they decide to do. Over the past few months, they've been raising the federal funds rate in order to combat inflation. However, that's been causing some serious issues in the banking industry, especially with the collapse of SVB and First Republic last week as well. So we're waiting, and we're going to see in anticipation what they decide to do, whether they decide to continue to try to fight inflation, or if they give in and see some ground and don't raise the rates this time. So we'll see tomorrow, and that'll be in my weekly update next week. One important thing to point out is the Fed funds rate is not the same thing as the mortgage rates. Mortgage rates closely follow inflation more than they follow the federal funds rate. So as the Fed funds rate raises, that has been raised in an attempt to fight inflation. And then as inflation numbers come down, mortgage rates will follow. So at the end of the day, to see more relief in the mortgage rates, we would hope that the Fed funds rate gets raised. And so we'll have to see what happens on that side. But there is still a bright side that I want to let you know. If you look at home price appreciation over the past 81 years, 73 of those years, we've had a positive appreciation. So that means if we tracked it like a sports team's record, our record over the last 81 years would be 73 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie at 0% yearly appreciation, which equivalates out to a 90% win rate. So that's pretty good in my books. So even as rates fluctuate up and down, overall housing appreciation will come. A huge part of my job is educating new buyers the benefits and upsides of buying a home, even though we are in an ugly interest rate environment. So if you have any buyers that you're having these conversations with, please feel free to send them my way. I'm more than happy to share what I know about the housing industry and the benefits of owning a home. So feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text at 561-888-9098. That is my direct line. Let me know what you think and let me know what you're seeing out in the field. One more time, don't forget to register for our happy hour this Thursday, March 23rd, 5:30 to 7 o'clock at 123 Datura Bar and Grill. You can scan the link right there to RSVP. And the following week, don't forget to register for our activity log training, how to track your activities to increase your productivity. You won't want to miss it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kyle Nelson, Cross Country Mortgage. Looking forward to seeing you next week.